The Senate Committee on Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions will please come to order. It's been nearly 100 years since the core of our nation's labor laws were passed. Since then, the economy and the way we work has changed. Congress should update labor laws for businesses, unions, and workers to make our nation competitive in this 21st century economy. President Trump deserves a lot of credit. He is committed to delivering the most pro-business, pro-worker administration in history. In pursuit of this, he's built a strong coalition of businesses, unions, and workers united to increase prosperity for all. As Help Chair, this committee should deliver on President Trump's pro-worker, pro-business, pro-family agenda. By the way, let's get some perspective here. In the last 10 years, we've had 4 different administrations, 2 Republicans and 2 Democrats. Now, when I speak to businesses in Louisiana and elsewhere, they feel whipsawed by changing administration. Everybody loves it when their team's in charge, and then their team is not in charge, and then they hate it. What we learn is that no one is in charge forever. I think that gives us the responsibility and indeed the opportunity to pass something upon which all can agree, in which we can bring stability to businesses, unions, and workers. Now, to do this, we have to build consensus on lasting changes that benefit all. My colleagues' continued engagement is essential. And my purpose in these hearings is to come out with actionable legislation that can pass on the floor, which means it can get 60 votes. Bringing certainty to all involved so that somebody planning their business, planning their worker activities 15 years from now will have some sense of where the guardrails are, which I think that sense has been lost. Earlier this month, the committee heard from a wide range of voices on how to improve labor laws to protect workers' rights and expand freedoms. First, we must strengthen workers' voice in deciding how their hard-earned dollars are spent, especially when it comes to funding political activities that do not benefit workers. Workers should not be forced to fund ideologies and entities that violate their beliefs. Congress must protect workers' rights in the workplace and on the picket line, defending workers from harassment and abuse and empowering them to protect their personal data. We should curb frivolous, unfair labor practice charges that worsen the NLRB's backlog and delay workers from asserting their rights in the workplace. Another serious issue is the impact of illegal immigration on the workforce, taking jobs and driving down wages for hard-working Americans. The Trump administration has made this a priority. It is something the committee will examine closely. Finally, Congress must restore worker choice in the unionization process. This includes considering ways to enhance the integrity of union elections, helping workers reach that first contract in a timely manner, ensuring they can determine when their labor contract is working for them. These are key principles that will guide this conversation and hopefully our future legislative action. By reforming our labor laws, we will deliver on President Trump's pro-worker legacy and empower the middle class to achieve the American dream. And with that, I recognize Senator Sanders.